5 and below. This is like a Ross, a TJ Maxx, kind of like $5 and below, kind of like what the name says. So every time that I walk into the store, it is always an experience. They always have trending, cute things. So of course, I gravitate towards the makeup section. I did recognize a couple of brands that I already knew, like Wet n Wild, City Colors, but I saw a lot of different things. Of course, I decided to try some stuff out, a little bit of everything. We have some eyes, some face, some lips. So if you're interested in recreating this look right here, you want to know my thoughts on this 5 and below beauty, then make sure keep on watching. Alright guys, I already prepped and primed my eyes. Since I did not find eyeshadows for 5 and below that I actually wanted to try, I'm going to go in with their Shape Contour Palette, and it just has a lot of browns that we can use in our crease. I'm going to go ahead and start with the lightest shade. Next we're going to go in with the second darkest brown. Lastly, we're going to go in with the darkest brown that does have like a reddish tone tint, but it's gonna be okay once we just cut the crease. As I was shopping in their makeup department, I saw these two right here from Smoke and Mirrors, and I thought, why not? They're only $3. How bad could they be? I'm gonna go in with like the purpley blue one. Come with like a little paddle thing right here. I think it's not like the best applicator, but you're able to build the color. Try to replicate the same shape that I did on the other eye. And I didn't go in with the base only because I thought that I didn't need it, but obviously, as you can see, every time I lay it down, it just kind of comes off. So you do have to be patient. You are using this formula. Basically what I want to do is build, and once it dries, try to carefully go in and mark where I want it. I'm going slightly above my crease. So it is taking a while to dry, and I do feel like my eye just suddenly got like super hard, but we're gonna keep going. Next, I decided to mix in some of their Volumizing drops in Holographic. So these are basically your traditional drops. It's pretty nice for $3, but why not put some in the middle of the eye? It can prove to be a hassle because it does take off what you put on, so just be careful, go back with your finger and handle the situation. Put some in the back of my hands, not too much. I just want to do the center of the eye just to even out the eye, because I did it on the other side. I try my best to put it in the center without picking up the other product. Do you see that? Like, this is super hard to work with. I'm just gonna kind of leave the hole and see if I can fix it, because it's super irritating. Let's just forget about it. Just gonna go in with this one, try to cover the hole, and move on with life. I'm not liking how hard this is to work with. After a bajillion hours, this nightmare lashes and eyeshadow are decent. I did not want to toss the video, but I will continue to try out their face products, so I'm gonna do my face now. Now that I did most of my face, I'm gonna go in with the Shape Contour Palette. This was $5. I used it on the eye. I'll say they are pigmented, but you are going to get powder, like, you know, kickback. But that's fine. It's not a big deal to me if you know, really mind that for $5. I don't know. Are there better products out there? Perhaps. But these are pretty good, so let's go ahead and try them on the face. Go ahead and go in with a not too cool, not too dark. So I can see some definition with the lightest shade. I wouldn't say that it's like the smoothest. Second time that I wear this foundation, I didn't have any issues with it the first time. Maybe my skin's a little drier. but I'm not like in love with how this is applying. Try to darken it just a tad bit, and I'm gonna go in with this shade, just a light hand to see where this goes. So while I'm baking, I'm gonna go in with the drops. These are Volumizing drop 24 karat. They came in a little duo pack. These were, I want to say $4. Yes, $4 for both, which is pretty great. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this at the top of the cheekbones. I do not like these at all. Oh dang it. This is glitter. Too much glitter. And I cannot take it off. I don't know if you can see, but it's pretty much glitter on my face. I'm not liking this, so I'm gonna try to fix this. But would not recommend these drops for the face. They are full of glitter and they're just going to emphasize the texture. I kind of covered it up with foundation. I mean, not an amazing job, but it will do for now. So the highlighting drops are not for the face. We're gonna toss that idea. And I did get another palette. This is the Shine Bright palette, and yeah, that's it. So Shine Bright highlighter, and it was $5. It comes with a nice variety of shades. So swatching them in my arm looked pretty promising. I don't see like a lot of powder coming off. So I'm gonna go in with the light hand only because I don't know how this is gonna actually like look. So these two shades, so pink and like the peach, peach shade at the top. I would say that this highlight definitely emphasizes your texture, things that I didn't even know I had. Not a fan of this formula. It is smooth, but so I kind of toned it down a little bit, which I'm glad, but not feeling it. I'm gonna go in back with contour palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and build from that light shade to the medium shade. I don't know about the dark shade yet. Let's see how we can frame the eyes. I'm gonna go in with the highlighter palette and try to brighten up the inner corner. So I'm gonna try to go in with this shade right here. Alright, so it looks a little bit better with mascara. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows and leave the lips for the end. So I got this lip gloss in the haul for $5 and below. If you have not checked that out, go ahead and click the link. Go ahead and work with this shade. It doesn't really have shade, so I'm just gonna kind of like go with this one. I'm gonna try to get some in the back of my hand just so that I don't get the wand super dirty, you know. Kind of want to tap it in the center just to create that, like, you know, nice little glitter effect. Only because I don't want to put it all over my lips. Oh, this is nice. I don't even know if you can tell right now, but... Alright guys, so I almost forgot to apply blush. I don't even know what happened. I find the City Color Be Matte Blush Collection in the shade Papaya. This is such a nice shade. I just feel like gonna bring the look together. So we're pretty much done with the look. I am having a lot of mixed emotions because to take the thumbnail, I'm looking at the monitor and I look pretty decent. But I feel like if I were to walk out in real life, then I would have a whole different perspective on these products. So let me go ahead and share from eyes all the way to face. I thought in theory these were going to be a great deal. They were $3. And I mean, overall, I guess you could make it work like I did today. But the thing is that this is too much work. Every time I apply a layer, it comes off. If I want to top it with something, it comes off. After a while, it starts to crumble on the eye. I don't know if you can tell, but the eye creases are so like crazy. It feels really dry that it is literally flaking off. So I'm gonna have to say pass on this one. And since I have you already here, let's talk about these lashes. These lashes look great in the packaging. They looked super promising. They were too delicate to take out of the package. When I put them on, they were like the hardest things to put on and actually manipulate. So I'm gonna say for $3, like, go get yourself some $5 Kiss lashes. Like, just no. But also when I saw the little duo of the highlighting drops, I was like, okay, cool. They have a holographic and then they have a 24 karat gold. Cool, I'm gonna put it on. Well, we all witnessed today how the gold one on this side of my face was crazy glitter. This is not for the face. Like, I don't see this working for the face. Maybe this holographic one, it has like less of a shimmer, but I feel like maybe these on a wet look for the eyes, or I'm really struggling to find like things here. I'm gonna say no. Like the stuff that I'm just tossing out, like I'm not gonna keep. I'm not impressed. I did not get to use the iridescent glow stick, but I do feel like this could work for a no makeup editorial look, a wet glossy, like, you know, side or whatever. If you want the holographic, it has some glitter specks, but not overwhelming glitter on your face. So I feel like this one could still be doable. I will get back to you on this one. Talk about these palettes because they are $5. They look really nice and promising. For the contour palette, I feel like for $5, if I was in a hurry and I absolutely needed to shop for some, you know, variation, I would give this palette a okay. Because it's $5, it has some good pigmentation. You do get some wide variety of shades that you could do an eye look or something on the face. I'm not like super 100% happy with this on my face, but it could do. You know, you could make it work for you with some good setting spray and good brushes. Highlighter, in my personal opinion, I don't like shimmery highlighters to the point where they emphasize all my texture. Some people do, I personally don't. I prefer like a sheen, and I feel like these are overall nice when I swatched them in my hand. I feel like, you know, if I look at the monitor, it's doing the job. But up close, again, I would feel super like self-conscious about this whole situation right here because I just don't personally like that. But if you are starting out, you want to experiment, you want some like shiny metallic shadows or something to have, for $5, I mean, it's a good deal. I was able to find the City Color blushes. They had a couple. So basically, I feel like Five and Below is overall a little bit of everything. But in the makeup department, I feel like they randomly put like a couple of displays of like this one, and then that's it. And then you have like a couple of different brands that are scattered. And that's how I was able to find the lashes and these eyeshadows. So you really can't go to Five and Below and like find something always. So I kind of like that, some surprise. I absolutely love these. I'm just a fan. I have purchased these before, the matte collection. So if you see them, I think I paid $3 for this. They're amazing. So these are smoke and mirrors, and I noticed that this brand has a couple of products in their store. That's where I got the eyeshadows. The glow stick is this brand. This is $5. Like, $5 and you get a green, a yellow, a blue, a pink, like a purpley red shade. Like, I mean, $5. You can definitely do this on the lips if you want to like do again like a glossy eye. Why not? I wouldn't like be mad if I spent $5 and I got all of these. They're like $1 each, which I feel like definitely get one. Try one. So overall, my thoughts on Five and Below beauty products, just beauty products, people, because I do like Five and Below for everything else because it's like heaven. A hit or miss, I say if you find brands that you recognize at a cheaper price, go ahead and check that out. As far as the rest of the makeup, I saw a lot of cool packaging, but when I opened the eyeshadow, I was just like, no. Again, if you're super into a cute gift for somebody starting off in makeup and you want like a palette or a pouch or something like really like trendy, I think you're gonna find a lot of great things in that aisle. If you are not and you're looking for products that actually, you know, work and you don't want to waste money, I think that it is kind of like a take your risk kind of situation. So that is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching. I definitely have more videos lined up, a lot of brighter, summery, vivid shades coming your way. If you have suggestions or special requests for reviews, please make sure to leave them in the section below. Make sure to turn on your notifications for like all the time, and why not subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.